So tonight we saw the best matchup we're gonna see all summer league. A straight up duel between Cade Cunningham and Jalen Green. This game did not disappoint, and one thing is for sure. Cade heard all the noise and overreactions from his mediocre debut. All of it. Or at least he played like he heard all of it. And also, Jalen Green answered the call. He played like he was trying to send a message, all while facing the most double teams I've seen in Summer League in a while. And in this video, we're just going to talk about this head-to-head matchup and also the play of players like Josh Christopher and Alperen Sengun. They both played really well. I mean, the Rockets, they easily had the most talent between these two rosters. It's not much of a debate. So yeah, but really quick before I move on, what's up YouTube? Plug Speaks back with a vid. If you're new, first of all, welcome. Go ahead and sub. Also like the vid if you enjoy. I upload 3 to 4 times a week and we're grinding for 5K, so I'd for sure appreciate it. But back to the vid though. So starting with Cade, he may not be the best scorer in the draft, but like many scouts have already said, he seems to be the most complete player. As far as the numbers, he dropped 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals on 44% shooting from the field and also 44% from 3. Some really quality efficiency. And he began the game with a perfect balance of aggression and patience. And you know, it's only right that his first points came in the form of a pull-up 3 while being defended by none other than Jalen Green. I mean, you can't make this up. But yeah, his first half included a little of everything. He made 2 threes, and one of them was off a really smooth crossover versus Jalen Green. Like, even the Houston Rockets fans should be able to admit, that move to get open for 3 was nice. And then he also got to the rim at will for the most part for some paint buckets, but also to create for his teammates. And speaking of teammates, that's a whole nother thing. He was wired up for this game, and it's clear that this man is a vocal leader. I mean, it may sound simple, but the sound bites included stuff like great communication, encouragement, instruction, and basically the stuff you want to hear from someone that's in a big position, like, I don't know, leading a whole franchise. And then his defense was impressive too. He even gave Jalen Green a little trouble in the first half with his physicality. Not that much trouble because Jalen Green got what he wanted in the second, but in the first, Cade definitely had him a little uncomfortable. But yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, as I transition to Jalen Green and bring up the numbers, it may look like Cade got outplayed, but I believe it was really even because he didn't get much help from his teammates. I mean, outside of Saddiq Bey and Luka Garza, Cade had to do almost everything alone. But moving on to the favorite going into this matchup and the game's leading scorer, Jalen Green. I won't lie, his debut looked more effortless, but I believe this game was definitely more impressive because he actually had to adapt to how the defense was trying to pressure him, and he still managed to play a great game. Now, as far as the numbers, he dropped 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals on 54% shooting from the field and 60% from 3. And he was able to get going as the game went on, but the first half wasn't too great, especially the first quarter. I mean, this man made it a little too obvious he was trying to send a message, and you can tell he was getting in his own head. Now, obviously, some of it was the Pistons defense because they were spamming the double team button as if you're playing 2K, but some of it was his own doing. Like, he was being a little hesitant, like barely shooting the ball, and that's how you know something's wrong. Because when you have the scoring ability of Jalen Green, getting shots up should be the last problem. But he ended the game with 25, so clearly it didn't last long. And as soon as he decided he's had enough and got aggressive, he didn't look back. Matter of fact, his first field goal was a really tough 3 with little to no space while trying to escape a double team. Not to mention the fouls. He didn't get to the free throw line 11 times for no reason. That's just another part of being a great scorer. When this man attacks the basket, he's either getting a bucket or getting free throws. It's very rare that there's an in-between. I mean, this guy, he's relentless. But I won't even keep talking about the scoring. We all understand Jalen can score, I'm sure. But he also showed off what I believe to be an underrated part of his game. Not defense, but playmaking. Now, I'm not claiming he's a good playmaker, but the notion that he's useless if he's not scoring the ball is simply not true. He was able to get 3 assists, and even though he had 4 turnovers, some of them were simply because of miscommunication between his teammates. But he was clearly intentional in trying to get them scoring opportunities, and that's really all you can ask for. And yeah, overall, I'm not gonna say he dominated Cade or anything like that, because he didn't. Anyone that says that is definitely lying. But the numbers and the win speaks for itself. I know I said it was kinda even, but he low-key got the better of Cade in this matchup. I mean, it's just the truth. But anyway, before I end this video, I've got to talk about Alperen Sengun and Josh Christopher. They were huge pieces in this game. Jalen did not do this alone. And again, I know this is just Summer League. I already know people are gonna say this. However, man, Josh Christopher and Alperen Sengun are looking like some of the biggest steals in the draft, and the Rockets got him. Now, as far as the numbers, Josh finished with 15 points and 7 assists on 50% shooting from the field and 25% from 3. But he played even better than the numbers look. He was really assertive, he embraced the role of being a playmaker, and I mean 7 assists, you can see it. And he was arguably the 4th best player on the floor tonight, because his teammate Alperen Sengun was the 3rd. He dropped 21 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 blocks on 57% shooting from the field, and he just looked great. He wasn't getting bullied at all and just had his way. So yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up, but this was a really good game. Y'all let me know. I mean, by the end it looked like a blowout, but through the first 3 quarters it was a good game, and I'm already knowing this matchup is about to bring forth so many controversial opinions in the future, or even like the now. But anyway, like I said, I appreciate y'all watching. Like the sub, share it, sub if new, all of that. Let me know your biggest takeaways below. I'm interested, and I'm out.